Yiva. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy 2026, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We are live.
Hello.
We got Kyle back from his vacation. We got Ellie with a
In
banger
the
short
house.
video.
Yes.
Welcome. Oh, there's someone else in the back there. Ellie with a banger.
I hear echo.
Yeah, I stopped the car. I straight away stopped it. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Sean.
To you, Sean, before you say anything, Merry Christmas to you, Sean, and to your family,
Thank
and
you,
Happy New Year to
Minerva
you,
family. Merry
Sean.
Christmas.
Thank you, Sean.
Merry Christmas to you guys, too.
Thank you.
And I checked. It's not me that is doing the echo.
That's
It's not me, Sean, because I have no music on now, Sean. I'm being
Not
honest.
me.
I have no music.
How you do one at
None.
a time? And I'll mute everybody and see who it is. What's this? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
It might be
Hello.
Ellie.
I think it's Ellie. That's what I
Ellie.
said. I think it has
Yep.
echo translation on.
Yeah. Hey,
Testing
cool.
1, 2, 3.
Ellie.
See?
Darren.
Somebody else has to talk, unless you got it. You must have closed it off then. That's good, Ellie.
Yeah, I detected it straight away,
You did
Sean.
good, Ellie.
Detected it. And as well, Sean, check out my new video, my Heavenly Brother.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff.
Hey, Darren, are you able to share that video I sent you? That 11-second video I sent you on Messenger?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just flex these other people here. Cool. That's pretty good.
How are you doing
Johnny,
tonight?
make a look.
Thank you all.
Oh, man. How's it been going with your tonight, Sean?
Oh, it's been all right. I'm in Kansas City.
Wow.
I pick up my next load in St. Joseph and go to Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
And
Well, I hope it
hi,
goes well.
Sonny.
Yeah, Darren, now I'm at 3,146 subscribers now, Darren, on my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's good.
I'm
Nice
going
to see
up.
everybody. Ilocana in Singapore.
And Darren, who's your top fan now?
If you want to drop a premiere live stream GLS short video, you do have links.
Darren, who's your top fan?
5 million in the house. If you haven't done so, smash that like button.
Yeah, I say my Heavenly Brother, who's your top fan now?
I think it's you, my brother. Let's
Yeah,
check.
let's have a,
Yes, you're way ahead.
yeah.
Well done. There's my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, BD's in the house.
Wait, Darren, that's why I hate typing messages out, because I get so misunderstood.
Are you doing voice to text?
I'd like to, because when I'm saying it is totally different than reading it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't mean that the way you're defining it or reading it.
Grismel! Grismel, drop your latest link to your latest video.
Oh yeah, it does. Kyle, what are you cooking in the microwave?
No, I was just programming some stuff on my.
Yeah, Darren, did you like my menu?
I wasn't
video?
cooking something, but I had dinner earlier.
Hey,
Oh, because
Canadian Quiet, whereabouts are you?
that beep is universal to a microwave.
Of course it is.
Almost every microwave, when you type in the numbers, it sounds just like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, kind of similar, but not really.
Singapore. Singapore now. Okay, sige.
How's that anyways, Darren? What do you think of my brand new bangers of the videos out now?
Well done, my friend.
Yep.
Thank you, Chris Mel.
Anyway, Darren, the reason what threw me off is I forgot I'm in Central Time Zone and not Eastern. That's why I was like, you got to do live stream already? It's only 8 o'clock. I forgot an hour. I'm an hour behind you.
Yeah.
Guys.
Mamma mia.
Mamma
That
mia.
happens, Sean. You're always traveling across the country. Whoa!
Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen if I get thrown out of my own country. If that's going to be legal or not. But because they're going to. They did it in the early 1950s during McCarthyism.
Just come up again.
Because I don't hide the fact if somebody were to ask me, and I'm like, I don't want you to ask me why I'm a Marxist. I want to ask you why you aren't. I want you to ask yourself why you aren't. Because if you were, you wouldn't have asked that question. You would already know.
Exactly correct, Sean. You are so right. Dead set right.
And we get thrown balls first out of my own country because I'm, according to the president, because I'm a Marxist.
Yeah.
Mm.
And when you tell people that don't know, they look at you as if you just urinated on their shoe.
Yeah.
New video by Kyle. I hope this is a cruise one. Update video. Put Royal of the Seas. Okay. Or Tamsack that one.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Oh, well, you got a Filipina that moved to Quebec.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing NS is short for Nova Scotia.
Bonjour.
That's a guess.
Hi, Miro and an egg.
Bonjour, mon chéri.
My shawty?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
For us east of Montreal. Okay, east, okay. I would say you're Robert Quebec City, even past Quebec City. I think past Quebec City.
My first Elmer when I got licensed.
Maybe.
So we spent a lot of time together. Spent a lot of time
That's cool.
Yeah, depending on where she lives, Darren, if she's getting into hockey, and if they release that, if they adopt that team back into the NHL, she could be a brand new Nordiques fan.
That's right. Yeah, Nordiques. Ed, how you doing, Ed? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ed. Happy New Year to you and your family, Eds. For free!
Joel,
Darren, you put in there Quebec City. Isn't that where they the Nords played back in the day?
I believe so. Because it wouldn't be in Montreal, so next one.
No, that's Habs territory.
Then if you go across the river, it's rural Quebec. Somebody's shooting. She's Montreal. Go on the closer to New Brunswick. I'm guessing. That's where I'm guessing.
But I figured you would have known that if that's where the stadium was, where the Nords played. It was Quebec City. Yeah. I know it wasn't Montreal because that's 100% Habs territory.
Edgar is another great. Premiere in 26.
She lives an hour and a half east of Quebec City. So that's definitely Nordiques territory.
Yeah.
400 peasants. She think this is feudalism. I like the use of her language. That's funny. That's great.
And Edgar,
That
I'll be
that shows.
live with you tomorrow. You can promote this, and we can go from our stream to your stream. I'm live again
Yeah,
tomorrow.
TMTS. That shows intellect. I like that.
Yeah.
I would have never used that word, but peasants, really? That's, that's feudalism there.
You never know.
Feudalism died off in 1789 with France.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they cut their heads off.
Oh.
What the hell?
All the rich elite and the King Louis and Marie Antoinette. Yeah, they chopped their heads off.
He says, "Joke,
Crazy.
Langoy." It's good because in rural Quebec, you probably have to learn French, but in
Wow.
Montreal, you can get away with English. Montreal is very English, but rural Quebec, you always speak French. Oh, Kyle dropped another one. Let's see. Oh, it's the same
It's
thing.
the same one.
When's your new videos coming out from your cruise?
Well, I have some other ones that should be out in 2026.
Okay, good. I'm really looking forward to those cruise videos.
Yeah, most of my
Lenny!
videos that I made in 2025 are gonna be uploaded to 2026 because I'm way behind on a lot of videos.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it
Makes
takes a
sense.
lot. It takes a lot more time to edit it. So
No problem. Looking forward to it.
yeah, a lot of people are really. I'm trying my best to not just. I'm really trying my best not to spoil it for anybody.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll probably show some shorts, like probably upload some shorts of it, like
Yeah,
behind the
shorts you don't
scenes
need to
video.
edit. You don't need to edit shorts. You just make them go
No,
live.
no.
That's good.
I uploaded a couple on my, not the shorts from my cruise, but I uploaded some on my second channel.
So, Marie, are you there when you go for 6 months? Are you there for 6 months? And the maple syrup. When do they harvest maple syrup? That'd be good to know. Oreo done. You're here you're there every 6 months for 6 month time period. That'd be good to know. Because in Canada, once you get your Canadian citizenship after 3 years, then you get a Canadian passport, and to keep your health care, you just work 6 months in one day, and then the Philippines is 6 months minus a day.
Yeah, that's where
Hey,
the majority of the world's maple syrup comes from. The real maple syrup, that's not synthetic, comes from Vermont and a good portion of Quebec.
and Canada,
She gets
correct.
she gets the good stuff, the real stuff, right out of the tree.
That's right. Bingo!
It's
Hello,
the best.
Vico.
It is the best stuff for pancakes. You might want to take some home with you to the Philippines when you go back.
It's expensive.
Oh yeah,
It's expensive. Ooh,
Ah,
that's nice.
nice. You like the the thumbnail on the sunset?
yeah. After the first of the year, Boosie Bonita's coming back to the states, back to North Carolina, and she'd be working at the same restaurant too. The Caserna. I was like, I'm glad you're going back to that same restaurant because that food was just excellent. First time in 15 years, I had a good plate of Pansit that was real, instead of coming from the frozen food aisle of the grocery store.
That's right. And don't forget lumpia. Lumpia's also good.
Well, when I went there twice, and the second time I went, I ordered the kebabs that had pork, meat, and shrimp on it. Oh my god, that was really good.
Yeah. Harvest of February, March, but I'm not there. We got a group
But
going for us. Canadian for over 50 years in his home. Oh, good. Excellent. Hi, Lady Ann.
But I made it a point when I was there, and I made sure Boot saw me do it. I ate the rice with my hands to show respect to the culture. Some people in the restaurant that didn't know that looked at me like I was crazy.
Did they give you a glove to do it, or did you do it clean your
No,
hands before?
you just eat it with your bare hands, and you pinch it with your fingers.
That's gorilla style.
Konnichiwa, 20ch.
You are,
Konnichiwa,
Hank.
sama.
son of.
But I don't know all of the suffixes and how they work. I know some of them. You know, I know there's Chan, Sama, and San, and Sensei. But there's a lot more than that. I didn't learn them all.
Very good.
Sensei is teacher. Sama is somebody that is a woman or a man that's married or is your boss or is older than you.
Oh. All right. Edgar, I'll be live again tomorrow. So yours in 26 hours. So feel free to come tomorrow. Drop the link, and I'll pin it after my premiere. We'll go there after. Orlo! Orlo!
Oh.
Eric, Megalove shout out. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Tomorrow will be my last one before Christmas. I can't believe it's the 19th here.
I don't know how to
Philippines.
I don't know how to pronounce the person's name, but congratulations to Indonesia for joining the BRICS. Very well done.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm telling everybody. You need to get out of the G7 or whatever, the G20, and join the BRICS. The BRICS is the future.
Yep, I agree with that, Sean. You told me before. I remember. You did.
I told Australia that'd be a good idea for them to do. Join the BRICS.
Yep.
And if you can stay in the G7, do so. But I'd be like, forget about the G7. I'm joining the BRICS.
I agree.
I did a couple videos when I came back from the cruise, even though I said I was.
Tammy's in the house.
But I think that happened like maybe earlier this year. In Indonesia joined the BRICS.
Oh, really? Okay. There's Mitch.
And
Still Mitch.
Yeah, Indonesia's population is almost identical to us. They're just like maybe 50 million people shy of the same population as the United States.
Wow. Megalove, shut up, Mitch. Indonesia greets with a smile.
Hello, poor love. Well, poor love being me. Hello. I just noticed that the person said hello.
Tammy's got 2 new videos. Okay, drop it. Shot.
Tammy, get Wonka.
Hello, Tammy.
Oh man, 20ch has got a shrimp tank. Oh, now that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you could raise your own shrimp and never have to pay for shrimp anymore.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I never heard anybody doing that before.
You didn't know that? He's had those videos forever.
No, I'm like, let them appropriate, make more shrimp. You never run out of shrimp. It's like, hell yeah.
Hi, Paulette. Hi, Josh.
Hi all. Who started? I love red apples.
Come on,
Paul,
come Paulette.
Paulette, are you leaving or you just got in here? See, that's the problem I have with Asian women. I don't know if they're just come in or if they're
Going.
leaving. I'm
Yeah.
used to them. I'm used to them always leaving,
Yeah.
and I don't know
Paulette
why.
from America, I
Yeah,
believe.
you didn't know if they're coming or going.
Paulette, everybody comes for a little bit and then goes, unless there's something cool.
Look what
By the
she
way,
said.
guys, I pinned my travel premiere above. If you haven't subscribed to my travel channel, please go and give it a thumbs up. Oh yeah, love the
Ugh.
hearts too, guys. Uh,
Hey, Sean.
John,
Yeah, I'm still here, Dan, but I'm
hello.
gonna go watch cricket. My heavenly brother. I'll be here supporting you. I'll be back
Oh,
later.
all right.
Got it.
I was on another window. Did you hear me say hello to you, Josh?
No.
Okay, because sometimes if I'm in another window, there are times you guys can hear me, and then there's times you can't.
Hey Josh, how are you doing? How are you doing tonight?
I'm okay.
Oh, that's
There's
good.
Paulette. Nice thumbnail.
I had a kidney removed, but I still got the other one.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Well, I hope everything went well. Did you have to do for surgery?
Yeah, they pulled it out and said, "This isn't looking good for you." I says, "Take that shit out." So I got the other one still.
So what did
well,
they put you asleep through all that?
Yeah, I need to be
Nice
asleep
Paulette.
for that because I'm not brave enough to say, "Cut me open, fuckers," you know. And
well, at least you won't get any more stones from that kidney.
Wait for that. Paulette done. Ace Flaw's coming up with a new video soon. Ace Flaw, when are you coming out with a new video? I know you're working on something.
never.
Paulette done, by the way. 20CH done. Allie
Darren,
done. Kyle done. Bingo done. Waiting for Tammy to drop the links.
I do have some videos private because I don't have it fully done in my
Gotcha.
description at all.
Ah, you got a cat video. Very nice.
Nice.
I don't see Vinko in there,
Tammy's new.
and I can care less.
Be nice. Uh, okay. Okay, Tammy, done. Yeah, good views, by the way, Tammy. 473 views 1 hour ago. See, short videos do well. Well done. Very done. Done, done, done. Oh,
Anyway, Darren, 11:30 is the deadline.
oh, is it? I thought it was midnight.
No, 11:30.
Ah,
And if everything goes the way it's supposed to be, he'll be whistling "Stranger in Paradise."
You got that right.
you're welcome, Tammy. Congratulations. My second new video. Wow. Okay. Well, another short, and let's see how 104 video views. You never know. You never know what'll take off. I would say
I
you post 3 shorts, want to go viral.
Oh god, that was not a good one.
That came from the toes. You done, Sammy?
Oh god.
Upcoming live stream. Yes. Let's do Henny first. Thank you, Henny. Okay.
So, Sean, where are you at now?
I'm in Kansas City.
Missouri?
Yep. Pick up in St. Joseph's tomorrow morning and then take it to Dayton, Ohio. I know exactly where I'm going because that's where I lived for 23 years.
Gigi, thank you so much, Gigi.
I'm going to Sugar Creek Packing right there off of Gettysburg Avenue. We call it Ghettosburg there. Down the street from the VA hospital.
Is it Gettysburg or Gettysburg?
It's Gettysburg, but in Dayton we call it Ghettosburg Avenue.
Oh wow. Wow. At least it almost it kind of rhymes together. Put two and two together.
Well, they call it Ghettosburg because that's where the ghetto's at. You know, the Soto Bass housing projects. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be caught dead in there
Nope.
because you'll end up dead.
Really?
Think
Well, that's why these ICE agents running around the country. I'm like, go to the ghetto and the housing projects. I don't care how how much a body armor you got and how many weapons you got.
there you go.
I wouldn't like to see you go in there and start shit there.
I saw some people throwing snowballs at some of them.
Well,
Huh.
a lot of them are ex-military that live there, especially in the South Side housing projects in Chicago, which they wouldn't go in there because the police won't even go in there.
Oh wow.
Okay, a lot of them are, yeah, they're some of them probably gang affiliated, but some of them were in the United States Marine Corps, and a few of them took sniper training. Yeah, that's how some people ended up dead from a long ways away.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
yeah, I like to see ICE go in there. I don't care how much body armor you got.
Premieres in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay. I'm almost there. 6,300. Ooh. Let's see what you got there going.
Darren, she didn't
Oh,
know what
yeah.
it meant.
What's that?
Remember what we talked about earlier? She doesn't know what that means.
I know.
You know, if she comes in here, I'll tell her.
There you go.
Because she asked me to define it, and I didn't type it out. I said something else. Yeah, she's quitting, and I'm like, I support whatever you do, but I mean, like, you work so hard to get where you are at. To let it go like that. Are you sure? I mean, a lot of these women work hard to where they get where they are, and just to give it up, it's like, are you sure? No, I really, I hate to see you do that. Unless she was coming over here and I was helping her opening a Jollibee franchise. Yeah, hell yeah. But
Springfield.
that got shot in the ass.
Kyle, leaving your
Nice.
comment. Let your
What?
comment done.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I was like, whoa.
Ah, that kitty has 3 legs. Okay. Is that your
I th-
kitty cat now, Tammy?
thought you said something else, man. Who just left?
Josh, I think.
Oh,
Oh God! I just read the private chat, and now I fully understand what the hell happened there. That was bad. I'm glad they kept it off the channel, not at the chat, and not in the public chat. That's not fair
Yeah.
or nice.
oh, something happened. Chat.
Yeah, a disagreement happened in private chat, and I'm glad they kept it there and not elsewhere.
Well, that's a good thing there.
I'm flexing my premiere. Flexing my premiere.
Nice. Oh, the blowout. Wait, who is this?
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm a truck driver, and I don't even use profanity as much as that. If there's anybody that should be using profanity, it's somebody like me. But I
You got
don't.
that right.
I don't because I'm not weak-minded.
Letitia! Merry Christmas!
Oh, that was Ella the first. Okay, yeah, this is just a load of shit backstage. I'm just gonna ignore it and pretend nothing happened. I'm just gonna laugh it off. I could.
Yeah, but it's entertaining, yes, but I wouldn't be talking like that with ladies present or around
Alvin! Hi, Alvin!
because most ladies do not want to hear that or engage something like that, especially a Filipina. Maybe not all, but for the most part, no, they don't want to hear that crap.
I guess that's true.
I wined and dined with kings and queens and dined on pork and beans.
Oh man, this week so fast. See what? So Darren, what are your thoughts on 2020?
Sorry, sir?
What are your thoughts on 2026? This upcoming year?
It's gonna be good.
I hope so too.
Various mixed waters.
Kyle,
How do we make? We make it. We make it what we want it to be. So.
Yeah.
well, Canada will be just fine. The United States, we're looking at economic collapse just as bad or worse than the Great Depression in the 1930s.
Mm.
And that's coming from a lot of people that are in the economics field. Okay. We're not fortune tellers, but
Right.
when we all raised our wet finger in the air to see which way the wind's blowing, and a lot of times we don't agree on nothing, but that's one thing we all agree on. Yes, it's bad, and we're looking at Great Depression, and everybody does not want to use that word. They just want to say recession. I say you can recess all you want. Our unemployment level is worse than that of the 1930s. That ought to tell everybody something. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is the market hasn't crashed and a bunch of guys in suits jumping out of a window in a skyscraper in New York. That's the only difference. But when that happens, I'd like to see how many are going to jump out that window. It almost happened in 2008.
Oh my wow.
Oh,
It
yeah.
almost happened there where the market had crashed, but the government came in and rescued it. But if it doesn't happen this time, yeah, you're going to see some guys jumping out of windows because they just became broke, and they were rich, but they lost everything, and they can't live out the rest of their life being a regular Joe Schmo like me that works for a living. So they'd rather kill themselves.
Oh,
And when they did that, feel sorry for the family, but I just blow it off as passive eugenics.
hi, Lewis.
You definitely got a point right there. I thought you were gonna say jumping out of an aircraft.
There we go. The various mix. Oh, various mix. You're new to me. I'm gonna watch one of your videos. Various mix blog. Watching the video now.
Like I said, from the famous words, one of my favorite classic wrestlers. I wined and dined with kings and queens and ate pork and beans.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That means he's been with rich people, he's been with poor people. Yeah, that's me. I've done the same thing. I went to Mar-a-Lago
Oh.
and had a good time there at the club with those billionaire wives.
That's cool. Did
But
you
I'm
find it
telling you,
interesting? Or
yeah,
is it
what I found
sad?
interesting, I've seen hardcore biker chicks act more ladylike than they did.
Wow.
Hardcore biker chicks, meaning these girls, look rough, like they've been rode hard and put away wet, and have tattoos all over the place.
Everybody connect to Alvin. He needs a few more subs as well. Let me see where he's up to. 324.
Hey Tammy, why don't you come up to the panel?
Yeah, there's plenty of room,
Hope
for
you're
God's
having
sake.
hope you're having a good day or a good night, Tammy.
5 minutes.
5 minute warning, counting down.
My premiere. Thanks, Chef.
You mind
Connect
dropping
to
the
a
link?
friend, guys. Connect to a new
Hey,
friend.
hey Darren, you mind dropping the link for Tammy just in case she wants to come up?
Good idea. Hey, Vinco, there's the link. Come on up to more the merrier. Okay. Various mix done. Let's yeah. Princess. Ah, okay. I was wondering who that was.
Who was that?
Bingo! I was was wondering who
Hey,
that was.
Vinko.
Listen, hello, brother Darren. About my curse, and I will curse as much as I want. Who doesn't like it? I don't give a flying fuck. So, you know, and for that fat fuck over there, I don't give a flying shit about him. So, yeah.
Easy. Keep it in private. Family show. Sammy!
Darren! You all right, brother?
Great. So is that your cat?
No, it's my neighbour's cat.
Okay.
I just spoiled him with treats.
Well,
Nice. You always gotta
There you
spoil someone or something.
Yeah, he's honestly, Carl, he's lovely. He got hit by a car and lost a leg.
Oh, wow.
that's not good. At least
Well,
No.
at least he survived.
Yeah, but honestly, even though he's only got 3 legs, it doesn't stop him. He's fast.
Oh, wow.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. He gets round like a normal cat. It doesn't seem to affect him.
I guess he got used to it, I guess.
Yeah, he's honestly so sweet.
Oh.
I sent Darren a photo of him. I said, let me take a photo of you so I could show Darren, because you look like his Toby. And he sat there and posed.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
Why the hell am I getting these messages?
He's honestly, he's a sweetheart.
That's good.
Oh, God. That didn't sound
Clean. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, that's sad.
Brave lovers.
I'm getting there. Getting there with that ghost build, Darren.
What's that?
That ghost that I've been building. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
He's as big as my head.
Wow.
I'll show you.
Wow.
And I'm not fully done yet. What size of it, Darren?
I'm not getting in between that.
Say this hello.
I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not getting involved in it.
Love it.
Got a premiere coming up.
Here you go, Darren. That's what I've built with it so far.
Oh,
I got
nice.
the feet attached.
Wow.
And it's as big as
How
my
long-
head. Dang it. It's as big as my head, look. Oh, it's driving me nuts, though.
Oh, God. Ouch.
It's not an easy build.
It's good to have a challenge.
They're fun, though. And I've got more to build yet.
Well, of course.
I'm not even.
You can't just
I'm
have
not even joking,
plates
Darren.
only.
Look, I've got a dragon to build.
Oh. That's good. Let's get those.
That's all the bricks I've got after it. I've got 2 bags of flipping bricks.
Premiere.
They've given me a hammer.
Oh, wow.
I've got a ditch to build, and I've got 2 mini ones.
There's
Nice.
Premiere.
So keep me out the naughty corner, or give me something to do in the naughty corner. And I've got that little one to build, Luigi. And then I've got that one to build.
Premiere is starting.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Give me something to build. You can always get Paul to help me when we're in the naughty corner. But I want to get the large bear, the very big bear, and it stands 80 centimeters tall, and it's 36,000 bricks.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah. So that should keep me out of mischief.
Cool.
How's your mom, by the way?
Mum's doing good. She had her legs dressed the other day.
Oh wow.
Today again. Still got her bandages on, like she's a mummy for Halloween.
That's okay.
But yeah, she's good. Ain't you, Mum? You've been behaving, I ain't had to send you to the naughty corner.
I'll send you to the naughty corner, Tammy.
I don't mind, you can send me to the naughty corner because I can build me ghost while I'm in there.
I'll send you to the naughty corner in your sleep.
Oh, I'm always. Do you know what? Even when I go on the paranormal investigations, I get put in the naughty corner.
Wow.
I'm like, why am I always in the naughty corner?
You probably did something bad.
The spirits probably turned around and said, oh yeah, it's her, put her in the naughty corner.
You got that right.
Yeah, I'm going back after Christmas to do the paranormal.
Shoot, I have to charge my phone.
Got a 4.
Oh, god dang it.
I'm at a 4 on the 17th of January. Then the theatre on the 7th of February.
There we go.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we
Oh, okay, cool.
Hi, Sean.
Hello, Tammy.
You all right, mate?
Oh yeah, I'm just getting bombarded by text messages.
Oh,
But I was hoping it was by somebody I really admire, but it's not. The one that I really admire. I was hoping she was coming here, but I don't know.
I think she might. Who knows?
You never know. Looks like, I don't know if the Kabuki Warriors are still tag team champions.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. But they're probably going to keep them that way, at least I know, until WrestleMania.
With a bit of luck. Because they got a title defense, haven't they, next week.
Who are they going against?
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
Yeah, but Rhea Ripley was going after the women's championship. Was she going after both?
Yeah, by the looks of it. Be a hell of a match, though.
Brilliant.
Shit.
Well, that's what I said when I was building that ghost, Sean.
Oh, my phone was doing some weird shit that I've never seen before.
Yeah, I done a year when I was. I done one round of the ghost, and I put it on upside down, and I went, well, shit. I done a show and I went, well, shit. And my mum just busted out laughing.
When is
Royal Rumble is the 31st of January. I'm looking for
because this WrestleMania this coming year is being held in Las Vegas, and that's
wow.
the town. That's the town she currently lives in and has been for a while.
yeah.
I'm
I
like,
think it's the 18th and 19th of April.
maybe I ought to try to make it a point to go there.
18th
go
and
to the
19th of April, Sean.
and
WrestleMania.
go to the clubs or whatnot.
They held it there last year as well. Oh, this year, should I say. WrestleMania was in Vegas.
I don't watch that stuff anymore.
Oh, I do, Carl. Half-naked men wrestling.
I grew out of that wrestling stuff. It kind of got old to me. It feels like they're repeating the same stuff.
Well, there's a couple of wrestlers I was like, he wouldn't have to throw me around the ring. Damn, I'll just lay down. He can lay on top of me and pin me. Don't mean I'll let him back up, though.
You know, it's kind of difficult to sound like you actually really truly care for somebody, and you really do, without overstepping one's bounds.
Yeah.
I'm so misunderstood.
But I think you're lovely, Sean.
I just don't, I'm like, you sure you want to let this go? I mean, because when somebody works so hard for something and gets where they got, especially in this economy, and just let it go, it's like, are you sure you want to do that? I mean, because a true friend would try to talk them out of it. I mean, you work so hard at a job for so long and moved up the ladder and everything, and you're just going to let it go. It's like, why?
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't give up that easy. But I always enjoy talking to you, Sean.
Sean's very interesting, especially the
Yeah.
situation he gets into.
Yeah, well, my mum likes Sean. She likes his singing.
Yeah, but the
we found your girlfriend.
the situations I get into are by accident.
We found Sean a girlfriend.
Even my nephew goes to me, how's your friend? And I go, which one? He goes, the truck driver. I said, oh, Sean, yeah, he's all right.
What do they call truck drivers in England? I know it's something different.
We call them lorry drivers.
That's it. I can never remember that.
Yeah, lorry drivers.
How did that ever get started? I'm curious.
I don't know how they got the name lorry drivers, but my dad used to drive lorries.
Type that in the chat. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting it right how you're saying it. Type it in the chat.
Let's see who wins last chatter.
There we go.
Okay, see, I had it totally wrong.
Poor love.
I would have spelled it with an I.
Poor love is the winner.
My dad used to drive lorries. I remember him picking me up from school one day, and I slipped getting in the damn lorry, and it butted the handbrake, and I ended up with a nosebleed.
Oh boy.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh boy.
The lorry won that day. I don't think they'd let me loose with the lorry. I'd probably get a nosebleed climbing up in one.
No. I think you could handle it.
I struggle getting things off the top shelf, Darren. I have to wait for some tall bloke to come along. Excuse me, can you get that down for me? I hope Santa brings me some stilts this year so I can reach the top shelf easier. Or a step ladder.
Any plans for the weekend?
That would be hilarious. I mean, no, I was sent a photo of the Frisch's big boy. And I'm like, you can share it with Darren and have him show it to everybody. I can't do that.
Yeah, let's see what video.
No, I ain't got any plans this weekend, Carl. The weather's horrible.
What?
Is the kid on the bike?
No. Show that video. No,
Donald?
that was. It was an Asian midget on a street bike made for him. It was small.
Yeah, I saw that.
Show it to everybody. That's hilarious at the end, where you see the toy ambulance and police car and the fire truck pulling up with a motorcycle on the ground. It's hilarious. Oh, you don't see it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if I try it again. Let's see there. Let's see. Maybe I have to download it.
Yeah, you might have to download it to see it. It's 11 seconds.
I ain't got no plans this weekend, Carl. The weather is awful.
Let's see. Let's see. Downloaded good.
Sean sent down a video of a little person on a motorbike.
You saw it, Tammy? Oh, that was awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. As soon as I seen it, I went, "Oh, look, it's Motherfucker."
Well, he's a midget riding a street bike built for small people or children. He speeds up and then wipes out, and then all of a sudden you see a guy sitting on the curb, and you see these toys in front of him.
Oh, they're hilarious.
I sent it to Tammy. She might be able to show it.
Yeah, Tammy, send it to Darren.
I sent it to Tammy.
I've seen it on TikTok before. It's hilarious. He's got some hilarious ones on there. I'll turn my tablet on and I'll get it to play.
Well, I'd like to share it with everybody here that can see it and everything, that they get a good laugh.
I'm definitely going to have to take my mum to Romania. See if I can find that lad.
Yeah, I
I'm
won't
hearing
show
a
me.
motorcycle.
Maybe Tammy can show it.
Yeah, I'm just putting I'll just turn the camera on.
But I save funny videos and send them to you guys whenever I can.
Yeah, I'll have to take Mum to Romania, Sean, and see if I can find that lad and recreate that video.
Oh my God, that when I was laughing at that, I was thinking about it. I sent it to my sister Joanne, and she said, "You're gonna rot in hell for laughing at that." Like, so are you? I said, "So are you." I know you're laughing at it. You're gonna rot in hell for laughing.
All right.
My reply would have been, "All aboard! I'm driving the bus."
I mean, as long as nobody got hurt, and she didn't, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't want anybody getting
I'm sorry, but if that was my mum, I wouldn't be able to do anything for laughing me butt off at it.
No, I think your mom would be cussing really big time at that.
Yeah, well, I'm wetting myself with laughter.
Flash info. Wow, info. Cool.
Even mum, I showed and she was creased.
Yeah, Tammy, is there a way you can share the screen? And Tammy, are you able to play it for everybody
I'm just
to
seeing
see
if
and
it's
hear?
on my tablet now. My tablet's playing up. Hang on.
Lot, PJ.
No, it's cleared it off. You donut. Don't clear it off.
Thank you, lot, PJ.
No, it's not playing on mine either. I can hear it. I'll find it on TikTok. Right. Let's find it. Because my tablet's being annoying. Come on, wakey wakey. Start working.
Okay, now I'm getting messages I'm not even going to acknowledge. It ain't worth 2 cents to me.
I'll give that a minute to load in.
Yay.
And he should start working. Right.
Thank you. Repeat hi, USA.
I got people hating me for what reason I have no idea. But if they're that mentally unstable, I probably really don't want to know.
Lata. Namaste.
My tablet's going to go out the window in a minute. Right, you going to play ball? Stupid thing. Alright.
Darren, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Josh is coming back.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to shuffle back and forth without losing my signal from StreamYard.
Ooh. There we go. StreamYard link done.
So here we go. Now it should start playing.
I'll drop some stuff off them.
I'm going to play.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Welcome, Kyle.
Thank you. I knocked myself out by accident and my phone fell, and I guess it knocked out on its own.
Well, stop hitting yourself then. Don't. Oh.
No, I didn't hit myself. I guess it knocked on the floor or something, and I guess it hit the X button on its own or something.
Hi, Lizzie.
It's not like I hit myself. So.
To come in.
Watching one of your videos now.
At least I don't give myself any headaches.
That's good.
That's for sure.
Right.
Huh.
Loose.
Done,
Clear.
Lizzie. Done, Elizabeth.
It says not responding.
Who? What are you saying, Tammy?
My tablet's being annoying. It says not responding.
Wow. Alright.
But the good thing is the gentleman on the bike wasn't didn't manage to get going that fast. Even though he was accelerating, he didn't manage to get full speed or anywhere near it. And when he wiped out, he may have skinned his arm a little bit. But other than that, he probably didn't get hurt very bad.
I'll find it.
Hi, Funky Cole Medina.
And I've paused the video and tried to move it slowly through it. I'm trying to figure out what it was that he hit that caused him to wipe out. Because
You're welcome.
I've rode motorcycles and bicycles for years, and thank God I've never wrecked on a motorbike except once in a cornfield because some old lady wasn't paying attention and ran me off the road, and I went right into a cornfield. Took out a lot of stalks of corn, but it softened the blow. And thank God it didn't do any damage to my bike. I just had to pull the stalks out of my damn handlebars and out of the engine.
That's supposed to be Josh, Dildo Canada.
Is that Josh? Tell everybody. Oh,
That's
wow.
how I knew it was him.
Because I'm getting hate mail now.
10:07, man.
No, it's not letting me play it, Sean.
I can be cruel and say, look, if you're listening, I hope you are. You can be that way. It's pitiful that you are. I don't know what I have done to where you dislike me, but there's nothing you could say or do that's going to affect my life negatively. Okay? There's no way you can hurt me. And there's no way you can hurt me financially. So that's why I'm surprised I'm even wasting my breath right now on it.
Right.
It's usually misunderstandings.
I'm not misunderstood when I say it, though. When I type it, yeah. But typing takes longer than speaking it.
Right. It's way much better than just to get it out and just typing it. Because it only holds like 50 characters in a
Angie!
on the YouTube side.
Angie 27 vlog. Mega love shout out, Merry Christmas.
But I could say some very hateful things and make it sting, but I'm not going to waste my time. It's childish.
Not during Christmas.
Yeah, it's a bunch of.
And plus, it's bad enough that the Filipinos don't look my way, but at least they know I'm mature and I treat people with respect. And I've already proven that. Ask Busi Bonita.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary Joy. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, drop your links, guys. I'll drop tomorrow's live. I did it earlier on. The short travel from here is done. Done like dinner.
But to have, carry around that kind of hatred all the time, that's a burden. I said, if I'm going to carry anything around, someone's paying me. That's all I know. I'm like, pay me. That's what I used to tell the trolls. You remember that, Darren?
Yeah.
I'm like, pay me to give a shit. That's what I told them. Pay me.
Next live tomorrow is there. These two sharing times with Darren Dawson tonight, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, if I gotta carry a burden or listen to some shit, I'm like, you pay me. That's the way it works. I get paid.
Wow.
That's
good.
People just
Oh, single live. Okay, here we go. 7 p.m. Okay. That's before mine. Okay, gotcha.
So I don't I'm going to a Christmas party tomorrow, so I'm not gonna.
Ooh,
I don't know if I'm gonna be home for the live stream or not.
that's okay. Enjoy it, my friend.
I will.
Darren, I said something maybe I shouldn't have.
Why?
But
Let me screenshot it for you and send it to you.
Okay. So let's play bingo. Okay, done. I've done the likes. Let's see. Copy. Okay. Done,
Darren,
Angie. The bingo
Darren,
live.
I sent you a screenshot of it. Let me know what you think. But I'm tired. I've been holding it back for almost 5 years. I'm not going to hold back anymore. Jesus, and it's almost been 5 years too, Darren. You believe that?
Chat. Chat. Da, 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 da. Done chat. Okay. We're laying in the man, Angie. Merry Christmas. Cal's got his channel. Jeff's on his premiere. I should, Angie, I should share that out to my community. Let's go share that out. Gotta try and remember. Share out. Great post.
Oh, I got to say one more thing. When you're the son of a sergeant major in the Marine Corps and drill sergeant, okay, that right there tells a lot of Americans what kind of upbringing that I had. That goes unsaid. But my dad was a sergeant major in the Marine Corps, and then later on became a Teamster truck driver. That ought to tell you what kind of upbringing I had. And I'm like, there's nothing anybody could say or do to me that hasn't already happened or said. That's why when people talk trash, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, you're an amateur compared to my father. I'm like, listen to my father for a couple of minutes. He's shooting it at you so much you wouldn't even know where to start. The United States Marines, oh yeah, they're really some tough devil dogs, man, and that's no lie. Especially the older ones.
There we go. We got another one. Mommy Monique. Ah, Mommy Monique. Merry Christmas, Mommy Monique.
My favorite one is, did your parents have any children that lived? I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you could be a modern day art masterpiece. Oh my God, it's all coming back to me now.
Like 74, Mommy Monique, like 74, commented. And Mommy Monique, if you go live, just let me know. And then I'll be live for another hour and a bit. And then we can go over if you're live, go over there.
It's like this: you can make your bed as a child. You're in, kindergarten, first and second grade. You make your bed so perfectly, it's not good enough, no matter how good it is.
Till you can bounce a quarter off of it.
And he'll still find a flaw somewhere.
Yeah. Yeehaw, Xmas party! Okay, done. Okay. Kyle's done. Mommy Monique's
Sean.
done.
Sean,
3 days.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
look at my name.
I can't see it. It's too small.
I changed it to R. Lee Emery.
Oh God! Believe it or not, my dad served with him. They knew each other. Matter of fact, my dad had a photo of him and a few of the other sergeants together. They went through boot camp together at the island, and my dad was younger than he was, and my dad never told his real age because he went in at the age of 15. And Arlie told. I remember hearing the stories. Arlie was like, "You never told me you were that young," because by the time they figured out my dad was too young in the Marines, it was already way too late anyway. He'd already been in 15 years when they finally figured it out. I remember seeing him as a little kid, but I didn't realize that he was in movies at that time. Him and my dad, we all went out to dinner, the families, and he had just got done filming Apocalypse Now. And he came back to the States. And when he came back to the States from the Philippines, because his wife is a Filipina, they flew into Chicago, and then that's when they met up with my dad and me. And I was like 4 or 5. All I remember of Arlie Ermy is him looking down at me and saying, "You're going to make one hell of a Marine one day." But other than that, they didn't act like that. They act like normal family men.
Darren, can you see my name?
But I ended up going to the United States Army Air Cavalry.
Darren.
I wanted to fly helicopters. But I'm serious. To this day, if I ever see one, I'm going to be so tempted to go over there and sneak in there, just crank the thing up and take off in it. But then I'll probably end up in Leavenworth or under a prison somewhere. But I always been wanting to fly a super stallion.
I want to try this. How's Lechon and Cebu? Lechon is really well known. This is nice.
Yeah.
Where?
Now you see, we call it a hog roast, but I know they prep it differently, and it probably tastes a bit different. And I'd like to try it just to see the difference.
Hi, Emotion. Hiya.
Why can I not get onto my Facebook?
But Darren, did you read what I put?
Yeah, where? Yeah, that looks good.
Emotions in the chat, Darren.
What's that? Hey, Paul, are you in Cebu? When we go, we can collab if you want. That's good.
Darren, did you read it? I didn't hear anything for the past 30 seconds because I had to type that response message.
Emotion is in the house.
But Darren, did you read it? I sent you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, I read it.
You think I may have said too much or no?
Emotion. Here's Emotion if he wants to come up.
Ellie's probably asleep. But anyway, Darren, do you think I said too much or that was good?
That was fine. How are you doing, Emotion? Merry Christmas.
No, Ellie's watching on Australia versus England at cricket or something.
Yeah, I almost said it, Darren. Saying that my love for you is like
I hope-
diarrhea. I can't hold it in. Well, I mean, it's
jeez.
true. Can't hold it in anymore. It's been 4 years.
Oh man, that's funny.
Most females would say that's gross.
I
That's
died
right.
laughing.
I emotion. Hello. Sorry, I was in the middle of multiple conversations. here, and in Messenger.
Wow.
Well, Sean, I had one Valentine's Day. In a card, somebody wrote, "Roses are red, apples are green. Open your legs and I'll fill you with cream." I busted out laughing when I read that.
Oh, gee.
I was like, "Oh, dang."
There's a family channel. I'm good,
It-
emotion.
It did make me laugh, though, when I read it.
Of course.
I gave him brownie points for the effort.
Hey, buddy. There's Myra. Hi, Myra. That's funny. That is funny, though. Hey, buddy, toys.
Us Brits, stuff like that, we just find amusing.
Oh, for sure.
Like whenever you're in a club and you see a lovely lady, and they think you're drunk or whatever, you just say, "Hey, what's a place like this doing around a girl like you?" And they think like, "What? Wait a minute."
Well, the owner of a nightclub, he also done security, a security business as well. He turned around to me one night and said, "You need a real man." I said, "Oh yeah, where am I going to find one of them two?" He said,
One
"You're
of-
looking at him. I can last
Yeah.
the whole 2 minutes."
One of
My
the best.
reply was, "F off, not worth dropping me car seats for, let alone me knickers." He threw me in the nightclub. And they're all looking at me in the nightclub like I'm supposed to get thrown out, not thrown in. I said, "It's all right, he's Irish," and walked off.
Yeah, my best one-liner that gets the best reception whenever I get a chance to use it, is when they ask me how old I am. When a female comes up to me at a bar or whatever, and we've been talking, they've been talking in the group, and they ask me how old are you? And I'd say, "Old enough to be your father. Shouldn't you be home in bed?"
That's true because they're usually younger waitresses.
They're not waitresses. We're talking about customers at a club.
Okay. Wizard, done your video. And your short.
My ex, my cousin used to do security on the doors, and he thought it was my cousin stood at the bar, and he took a run up and slapped his backside. I was sat there creeped up because when the bloke turned round, he sort of cracked his pants because he realised it wasn't my cousin. He just slapped a random security guy on the backside. I was sat there wetting myself. I thought that was so funny. His face was a picture.
Nice one.
There was a doorman I knew. he used to call me Doris, so I used to call him Princess. And I was the only one who was allowed to call him Princess. And he got in an argument one night with this woman. And he goes to me, Doris, what do I call all the women around here? I was like, Doris? And then they said something else, and he went, how big? So I turned around and said, this big, and carried on having me cigarette. And they all looked at me like, well, how does Tammy know? And he said, oh, I've shown you the photos. I was like, yeah, it took me long enough to bleach my eyes out from that one.
Hey, Darren, I think I'm digging myself into a grave now.
It's all right, Sean, I'll dig you out.
That's funny.
No, look, what I've done in the past 4 years and 8 months. Okay, we got an echo. Bad.
I hear it too.
I'm sure it's not me.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
And keeping my mouth shut
Hello.
about it. I'm done doing it.
Testing. It seems good now.
Yeah, the
Testing,
echo's gone.
1, 2, 3.
And keeping my mouth shut, and I can't do it anymore. I can't keep my mouth shut, so I'm going to say it.
You've waited patiently long enough, Sean. But at this point, you got a patience of a saint.
Well, I'll tell you, it's experience, and it takes years to get better and better at it.
Oh.
And social situations help too. Learning one's mistakes in a social situation, and say, okay, let's not do that again. Because I'm a very social person. I'm what they would call a social butterfly, where a lot of people are introverted and think I'm weird. It's like, no, it's called being sociable, which human beings are meant to be sociable, not hiding behind screens their whole life.
Yeah.
The reason is me and Darren are good at that is because we grew up where there wasn't such a thing. We didn't have internet. We didn't have a cell phone. Our phone hung on the wall and rang, and you had to spin the spool to dial a number.
Oh, God, yeah.
And if you screwed it up, you had to hang up and start all over, dialing each number again.
Yeah,
We used to be able to make prank phone calls, and people not be able to not know who you are, have your phone number.
Yeah.
You know, you had to go outside and play.
Yeah.
We had the arcade, but the first in-home house video game that was mass produced and there was in everybody's home was in the early 80s, and that was the Atari 2600.
Ooh.
And everybody played Pac-Man or played Space Invaders. Combat, I hated that stupid game. that came with the game when you bought it at the console.
Oh, yeah.
There was Pong.
Can you drop Sean's link? Elizabeth's looking for Sean's link.
Yeah, there was Pong, but not everybody had one. Only a small amount of people had that game. But mostly you went to the arcade and you were the man if you got a high score on Asteroids. That's what it was. Asteroids, and then later on became Pac-Man and Centipede and Donkey Kong.
Thanks, Tammy.
Welcome, brother. Yeah, I remember them damn phones where you had to stick your finger in each hole, dial it around.
Share.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I very rarely get to read the chat or look at it. Thanks for dropping my link, Tammy.
Oh, sure. You're welcome, Sean. I've got you, brother. Yeah, I remember. The computer I had was a Commodore 64. And I used to play Boulder Dash and Paperboy.
Very fancy. Very fancy.
But even though I had one of them, it was very rare I played it. I was always outside with friends.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Oh, Cher is here. Why don't she come up to the panel?
Yeah,
She usually lasts a couple minutes and then she's got to leave.
Can you imagine having one of them the old dial-up phones where you had to stick your finger in to phone a cell phone nowadays? It takes you a fortnight to get through it.
Yeah, it's called a rotary phone.
Yeah.
I remember I grabbed the one out of my mom's attic and had it, and dug it out of my attic, and I hooked it up and set the phone down and on the table, and the kids were looking at it, and they're like, "What's that?" He goes, "That's a phone." Beth said, "That's a phone." She knew what it was, and she goes, "Oh, how does it work?" Well, you put your finger in, you dial the number. They thought you just poked at it, and like, no, you stick your finger in and you spin it around till you get to this point.
Yeah.
And I ordered a pizza.
Oh, you actually used that. That's funny.
Yep, it still works. It hadn't been used in many years, but it still worked. All you got to do is plug it into the wall. Because I do have a landline there because my cell phone signal is shit in town. I do have the landline, and I have one of those old 90s phones where it goes deep, 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 deep when you dial the numbers.
Yeah. But God, by the time you dialed the cell phone number on one of them things, you'd forgotten what you were phoning them up for.
Well, me and Darren grew up in the day where you had to memorize people's phone numbers. I still have my old phone number from when I was a little boy back in kindergarten through most of my life when I lived in Illinois. I still remember the phone number. It was 815 is the area code, and the phone number was 426-6336.
Yeah, I still know my number too.
I had like 20 to 30 phone numbers memorized in my head, but I don't remember any of them. I do remember the old home phone number though.
Yeah.
Like, my God, we haven't used that phone or known that phone number in 45 years. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I definitely remember them phones. God dang. It was only the last few years that we've gone to the phones where you press the button now.
Yeah, now you grab the receiver off the thing and it pops up, and you take the piece that you put up to your ear and mouth. You just take it and bang on the phone right where you hang it up twice real fast. Ding, ding, like that. And it dials the operator.
Oh, yeah. You used to be able to get away with so much on them old phones. Can't so much.
I told the kids, I was like, watch this. I took the receiver up and I banged on it twice and I put the phone up. And the operator answered. And I was like, I'm sorry, I was just testing my old rotary phone to make sure it still worked. She goes, you calling me on a rotary phone? I'm like, yeah. She goes, what's a rotary phone? I'm like, you must not be all that old. And she goes, no. Yeah, you got to be at least 45 or older to remember what a rotary phone is.
I remember giving my dad one of them, the new phones where you just press the button, and my dad didn't even know how to work the bloody thing. He goes, how do you work this one? I said, the same, you hold it up to your ear, Dad, like you would the old phone. He was like, oh, right. I said, but instead of having to stick your finger in, I said, you just press the button, Dad.
Yeah, the original phone, you would pick up the receiver and you would crank it and you would speak into the box.
Yeah.
And when the operator picked up, you gave an address, not a number. You gave the address of who you wanted to contact.
Yeah.
And the operator would connect you. That's how it worked way back then. I'm like, man, that's got to be a pain.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. You know, relative and forgetting they've bloody moved and you give them the old address. You'd be like, oh bugger.
Ellie Yang, done.
I remember when you used to have to write letters and not
Oh,
email.
yeah. Yeah. If you had a girlfriend in the Philippines and you sent her a letter, by the time she got it, you were probably breaking up with her by the by the time
Yeah.
she got the letter. It took like 2 or 3 weeks to finally get the letter. That's the way it was back in the day.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, maybe 2 weeks.
None of this email stuff.
And by the time you get a response, she's already moved on, probably had 3 kids. And you're like, well, I don't feel the same way when I mail after a week after I mailed that letter anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny.
First, when I was a teenager, like 30 years ago, I was writing letters to my cousin up in Manchester rather than emails.
Yeah.
Just imagine what it was like for people back then and how patient you had to be to give out a message. And then by the time they got it, your feelings probably have already changed. Like when you send hateful messages to somebody, you know, by the time they got it, you don't hate them anymore. By the time they got it, you know, it doesn't make sense.
I remember booking appointments on the dial phone. You're going to say you're going to be there. You have to meet someone there. Nowhere to. You can't phone them and say you're lost. You gotta. I'll be there in 2 hours.
Yeah. And I remember you didn't have none of this sat nav stuff like you got nowadays when you're driving.
Yeah. I had paper maps in the car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was no Google Maps. You had to actually get a map and unfold it and like, okay, where are we? Oh, here we are, right here. Yeah, there's the McDonald's right there, and this is the name of the street. Okay, I found that. Yeah, you had to get it with or an atlas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. None of this fancy Google Maps and flipping sat navs and.
Yeah, people can.
Right.
These kids of today can get around, but without Google Maps, they're fucking lost, even in the town that they live in. And how I proved that when I was a substitute teacher for history class.
Oh wow!
Everybody's looking at me smiling and everything, and I'm smiling back, and they knew who I was. And they didn't call me Mr. Moore, even though somebody wrote it on the chalkboard. I'm like, no, just call me what you normally call me, Uncle BS. Yeah, there you go. And I grabbed a globe. I said, I'll give anybody $10 if they can point out the state. I put the globe right there on the desk, and I said, I'll give somebody $10 if they can point out where we are right now.
Wow.
They're all looking at the globe, moving it around and everything. They didn't have a clue.
Really?
And I was like, how many of you kids ever actually really looked at this globe before or touched it? I said, from the dust on the top of it, I can tell nobody's touched this thing in years.
Oh, when I was at school, I had the globe.
I said, by the time I was in 8th grade, my mom called me a walk and ran McNally because I didn't need a map. I already knew where I was and where I was going and how to get there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like right now, where I'm at, I can tell you how to get to Darren's house right where I'm at. Get back on Interstate 70 right in front of me. It's maybe about 150 yards away. Get back on 70 east. Take that all the way to Dayton, north of Dayton, Ohio. And get on I-75. Take it north. Take it through Toledo into Detroit. Cross the Ambassador Bridge. Go to the 401. Take it all the way over to Toronto. Or is it the Queen of Liz? The Queen Elizabeth, the QE2.
Yeah, I'm just off the 401, so you don't need to go to Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. I get those two mixed up sometimes. But see, I'm like a walking Rand McNally. I can tell you already how to get there.
Yeah.
How's that new bridge in Detroit? Have you crossed it?
The Ambassador Bridge. I didn't know they replaced it.
Yeah, they added a second bridge.
All I know is I don't like the Ambassador Bridge because I always got caught on it, and you're waiting on it, and you could feel it bouncing. I did not like that.
Yeah,
Literally, you could feel it bouncing. The bridge
it's
bouncing.
Gordie Howe Bridge.
Oh wow, they named it after the hockey player.
Yeah. He's Canadian and he played in America.
He played for the Detroit Red Wings. He finished up his career with the Hartford Whalers.
Yeah.
With his two
All
sons.
right, hey.
It's the only time in hockey history where a father and two sons were currently playing on the same team together. That was interesting.
I learned a lot from my dad, how to get to places. I used to pay attention to the route he would take. And I remember we went down to Cornwall to Salt Ash. And the second time we went down, the person we went with didn't know their way or forgot, didn't know how to get to this place. And I pointed them in the right direction. They all went, bloody hell, you remembered that route. You've only been here once. I was like, yeah, I know. And I can still remember how to get to it too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Darren, the good thing is, at least if I do manage to get her to come over, I don't feel bad by her having to leave her job because she made a good career out of that.
Good.
I'm not the one that pulled her away from that, which is a good thing because I would have felt really guilty. But I would have made good on it. I'd be like, hey, let's start a Jollibee franchise right here in Springfield because there isn't one. The nearest one here is about 660 miles away, which is in Chicago.
Wow.
So you ain't gonna have any much competition here.
Right.
Yeah. I remember the first computer I had, it was cassettes. You had to play a game on the cassette. Pop the cassette in and play it. Yeah.
Play a game on a cassette.
Yeah. The old Commodore 64. You would think it was a music tape.
It was called cartridges, not cassettes. Cassettes is what we called music cassettes or VHS cassette.
It looked just like a music cassette.
It's a cartridge. It's got a microchip in the inside, and it gets placed into the slot perfectly, and it just plays off the microchip. Because I remember my brother ran over the game by accident driving mom's car, which he was only 10 years old at the time, and I accidentally dropped Space Invaders, and it crushed the cassette or the cartridge itself. So we took it apart, and the microchip was just fine, and we managed to be able to take the microchip and put it in the slot perfectly, and it worked every time.
Do you remember how annoying them cassettes were? The music cassettes? When it all spilled out and you'd have to get a pencil to stick the pencil in, wind it back.
When it ate the tape, yes. And the whole thing got ruined.
Get the pencil and wind it back in.
Yeah. I've lost count of how many hours I sat there winding the bloody thing back in.
Yeah, when they came out with CDs, that totally destroyed the record industry. They stopped making records immediately when compact discs came out.
Yeah.
They stopped making records. Everybody goes, it doesn't matter what you do to it. The compact disc will always work, even if it bounces. You couldn't do that playing a record, though.
No.
This thing would skip like a mug, too.
Yeah.
And then some idiots would run their record backwards, their Ozzy Osbourne record. It's the devil talking to you. I'm like, no, it ain't, moron. It's English in reverse.
Thank you, Lizzie, for commenting on my live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, the rumors were great back in the day because people actually believed them. And I'm
Yeah.
like, they started that so you would screw the record up and happen to buy a new one.
Yeah. I remember that.
And
I remember having to put
Eh.
the old cassette in, play the radio, the top 40 chart, and press record on the cassette player to record.
yeah, well, see, what
Play
I would have done if
radio.
knowing that on my next record, if I was Ozzy, and on my next solo record, knowing that this rumor got started about that, I would have told him, I want this on every record, put it in this part, and when they run it backwards, it tells them how much of a dumbass they are. If you can hear this clearly, you're a dumbass. I would have done that if I was Ozzy. I'm like, they're going to run it backwards here. Yeah, let's get them going.
I still got Pinky and Perky vinyl. I've had that since I was a child.
Wow.
Perfect condition too.
Wow.
And Rupert the Bear.
Wow.
Yeah. But them old cassette players and the VHSs, when at your bloody movie, you're like, oh, for God's sake, you're taking the mickey now. Bloody thing. Out comes the pencil. Wind it back in.
It happens. You can record stuff. I remember recording music. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah. Got the
Top
radio.
40 chart, in goes the cassette, press record.
That was cool. That was definitely cool.
Yeah, I remember when I get a stack of those blank cassettes and just recording, because that was one of my dreams, was to be a sportscaster or be on the radio. And I was doing my own thing, and I made a couple of my own tapes too.
That's cool.
Even now, I don't buy CDs, I burn my own. I burn my own CDs.
But
That's
no, Darren,
cool.
I got chosen to do that because the teacher recommended me because they liked me, and because I have the degree in history and all that. The kids loved it and they were entertained, and they kept watching me. They thought I was a nutcase. And I'm like, no.
Christmas.
I said I can get a lot further to giving information and a lot of it to kids that are really paying attention instead of picking their nose or staring at the teenage girl's ass in front of them. They'll pay attention to me more than that, and that says a lot. And they're like, I'm saying this to them in the teacher's lounge, and they're like, really? Yeah. Don't you remember when you were in high school and you were always in math class and there was always that one girl and you could not control your manhood down below? And they already immediately start laughing. Yeah, and every time it happened to me, they're like, hey, Sean, you want to come up here and work this problem out on the board? Shit.
Can I have a voice back first?
And it always freaking. I remember it happened to me twice.
That's funny. What happened to you?
Couldn't freaking control it.
So did you
The
go up to
first
the
time.
board or-
Yeah, the first time I said okay, and nobody was paying attention. They were looking elsewhere. When I got up, I stuck a pencil down my throat and threw up all over the floor, and that distracted everybody. It worked. I remember that was my freshman year of high school. Believe me, I knew ways of getting out of things or doing something or another.
That's funny. I remember it was grade 7, 8. You're right, 7, 8, 9. I remember. That's funny.
We had one at our school. He set off he caught his rucksack or his backpack on the fire extinguisher and set that off. That was fun.
And I was famous for setting off fire alarms, and never got caught. Never got
You're
caught.
lucky.
You're
Now
going
it's
to
a
the
big
bathroom.
fine.
There's
That's like
there's
a
nobody around.
$10,000 fine now.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
going.
criminal.
You're about ready to do an exam or whatever, and you weren't prepared for it, or you didn't get your homework done, and class is half over, and then I got to go to the restroom. You get the hall pass, you drag it with you to the restroom, and on the way back, there's no one around. Bing! Red lights going everywhere. What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Charlotte. Merry Christmas.
We used to get the army come to our school
Good morning.
when we had every so often. And this one day, they turned up when I had PSC sports that day. So we had to go with the army for that lesson. And they set up a firing range, and they gave us gunge balls or slime balls, and we had to shoot the targets. I shot each of the targets, and I shot one of the army blokes in the backside. He had all green gunk down his backside. That was a fun lesson.
That's funny.
Yeah, BB guns was a lovely idea to give kids for a present.
Yeah.
Until you unwrap it, and your dad already knew what you were going to do with it. Made sure there was BBs in that gun, and shoot my step grandfather in the ass with it. Hell yeah, he hated me, and he always treated me like shit. So I hated him too. My dad handed it. My dad's hair's all messed up. He's got a cigarette in his mouth, and he's handing out the other. He goes, "Come here, Shawnee. Here you go." He knew exactly what was going to happen. That's why he didn't punish me. He didn't punish me for it. I unwrapped. Oh, I got the BB gun, and all of a sudden, it's one of those pump action ones. Like from the Rifleman. You use your right hand, you move it down and pull it back up. Like took that. My step grandfather got up to use the bathroom. We called him One Nut because he had one of them chopped off on a buckboard when he was a kid, and he walked bow-legged. I didn't call him that. Sounds like something I'd call him, but no, that came from the older kids that called him One Nut. He walked into the bathroom, pop, boom, right in the ass.
My brother got shot in the ass by a BB gun.
My dad was laughing, and he grabbed the gun from me, and my mom dragged me into the bedroom. How do you do that?
Yeah, my brother got shot in the ass by a BB gun. His
What
mate
the
was hiding in the my brother's mate was hiding in the damn hedge, and as my brother walked past, he shot him square in the ass.
Fuck me, dude.
Water guns were popular. Water guns were popular.
Yeah. Iron Eyes died when I was 6 years old, and then she ended up. My Irish grandmother ended up remarrying. Well, they actually never really got married, but we had to pretend. They were just shacking up because my grandmother didn't want to get remarried, because if she did, she would lose out on the millwright retirement, and she got that retirement until she died. And believe me, the millwright retirement fund, oh my God, she was collecting. She was getting that in SSI, full medical insurance. She got that up until her death, and she lived to be 79. She died, and she died when I was 23.
Do you remember the laser light pens with the really good long beam on them?
Yeah, you could hit somebody from the other side of the stadium. There were a big issue at concerts.
Yeah.
And if you were
Well,
caught with one, you got your ass beat, and plus you got thrown out.
yeah. Well, we went to Spain one year, and my brother brought one off the Lucky Lucky Men, as they were known as the Lucky Lucky Men. And he was sat on the balcony of our hotel, shining out on the sea, on the ocean there. All of a sudden, he busted out laughing, and he turned the torch off, turned it back on, and laughed even more. And I'm like, "What the bloody hell are you laughing at, bro?" He said, "Come and look at this." He said, "Follow the beam." And I stood there and I followed the beam and I went, "Oh my God." All you could see was his bare butt on this yacht going up and down. And my brother's got the beam right in his butt crack.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was
Damn.
like, Jesus Christ, bro. I said, you know, out of everything that's out on that damn ocean, you had to find a couple that were having sex. Oh my, I said to him, oh my bloody God.
All these good videos coming out.
He never had much luck though. Every time he went to Spain, he'd either remember his swim shorts,
Oh, forget him.
yeah, or he'd forget them and have to buy a pair over there. But if he remembered them, the minute he'd get in the swimming pool, his nuts would be floating because they've split. And he hadn't noticed.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus.
And I say to my brother, bro, I think you need to get out the pool. And he goes, why? You got a floater. And he's like, what? I said, look down. And he looks down and he goes, oh my God.
Well, I got to tell you, that was always my problem with swimming pools. I enjoy swimming and pools and everything, but getting past the waistline and water has always been rough with me because it's so cold.
Yeah.
And it knocks the wind out of you. And water is always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can take your breath away for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Cold water.
And don't. Yeah, and I learned the hard way of never diving into a pool being totally dry. Because you do that, you hit the water, your trunks will get an air pocket in it, and you yank your trunks off, and your trunks are still dry, but they're floating on top of the water, and you're in the pool totally nude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got it. We've got it on video. My mum filmed it from the beach. Me and my brother swam out to this raft in Spain, and the water's crystal clear. You see all the fish and everything. And they had this water slide, and I dared my brother to go down the slide. So instead of him going down feet first, he went head first. As he went head first, he got his shorts caught, his swimming shorts. And as he went down the slide, his shorts were around his ankles, and all you could see was his lily white ass.
Well, I'll tell you, when that happened to me when I dove in, that happened at the pool in the Manila Hotel.
Oh, it's
was
a
in
nightmare, Sean.
Yeah, that was in 2015.
Oh, God.
The trunks are still at the top of the water, and I just slid on right into the water, diving in.
He stayed up around his ankles, and he belly flopped into the sea. And I couldn't swim back to the beach for a good half an hour because I was wetting myself with laughter. Because he had nice tan back, nice tan legs, and a lily white ass. And all we could see was his lily white ass stuck up in the air as he went down the water slide. Couldn't do nothing for laughing. My brother he don't get much luck in Spain. It's hilarious. He sat on the bloody bench, and as he stood up, my nephew hit the bench, and the plank came up and hit him in the nut. He was walking like John Wayne for the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, we've had some right giggles in Spain. My dad went to take a seat, and I said to my dad, "You can't sit there." He said, "Why not?" I said, "That's a damn catapult, Dad. Unless you want to be catapulted over 100 miles an hour, over 100 feet in the air, I wouldn't sit there."
That would not be fun.
No.
Unless you want to go. Express. Ah!
God, I'd be peeling them off the damn seat afterwards.
Thank you, Kyle. Enjoy your Christmas party tomorrow.
Yeah, you too, Kyle. Enjoy your Christmas party.
Yeah, have fun, Kyle. I could just imagine my mum, though. "Where's your dad?" "Oh, bloody there." "Well, what's he doing up there?" "I don't know, ask him."
Yeah.
Christmas party. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
One year, my brother, the plonker, we were up on the 15th floor of this hotel in Spain, out of 24 floors. And instead of using the clothes rack, he hung his shorts over the balcony, his swim shorts. And a bit of wind picked up and blew his swim shorts off. And my mum was sat there wetting herself because she was watching his shorts float down. He went to reception and said to him that his swim shorts were on the roof. They went up and got them, and then they turned around and asked him. They had this a men's glitter song, and they said to me, "Brother, is this yours?" I said, "No." I said, "That's too big for you." And they said, "What?" My brother was going to me, "Shut up." I said, his meat and veg will be hanging out of that." I said, "That's far too big." And he's going to me, "Shut up." And the woman on reception was wetting herself.
Oh man, I don't understand this. Darren, this is twice now I've had to put coolant in my radiator.
Uh-oh.
And you know when they installed the brand new radiator when I was in Barstow, California.
Yeah.
Maybe they missed something.
No, they didn't miss anything. And if they did, they're completely retarded.
Exactly, you said it, Sean.
But I highly doubt that. These guys know what they're doing.
Oh.
And before I took off in the truck, they already put pressure to make sure there was no leaks. And they looked over the hoses and everything.
That's good.
But hell, that was a month ago. I'll be damned.
In a month.
We planned a surprise trip, surprised me dad. He was stationed in Gibraltar, and he used to run Gibraltar Rock training for boxing to keep fit. And we stayed a couple of hours away from Gibraltar, and our hotel done a day trip to Gibraltar, and we booked it and didn't tell Dad. We just told him, we got him on the coach. He said, "Where we going?" I said to him, "Wait and see." And he absolutely loved it when we got there. He was saying, "That was so-and-so, and that was where I stayed." And yeah, he loved it. I'm glad he always wanted to go back to Gibraltar, so I'm glad we'd done that before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
But he always wanted to go to Jamaica and Russia, and he never got to go to Russia or Jamaica.
Wow.
He was stationed in Reykjavik in Iceland.
Wow.
Yeah. He got in trouble. He got in trouble there, though.
Oh, why?
One officer that was higher up than him decided he'd give my dad some trouble, and my dad just punched him, broke his nose.
Oh, that's not good.
No, Dad didn't take no nonsense from any of them.
Yeah, but
That's why when he get the stripes, he'd just tack them on because he knew he'd end up hitting somebody, and they want the stripes back, and he'd just rip them off. There you go, slap them on the desk like.
That's for sure, Timmy.
He was a bugger when he was in the Royal Air Force.
Yeah.
He had monkeys. He had 2 Gibraltar rockets, Jacko and Sheila. He had a riding stable. He had 15 Arabic stallions.
Okay.
And he had a little African monkey and a dog. His pets when he was abroad. And his brother got he was a tank driver for the army. He got stationed in China for a while. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I told Ellie as well where my nan was born in Australia.
Wow.
I thought she was born, I got told she was born in New Zealand. No, she wasn't. She was actually born in Australia.
That's I'm gonna go see Brother Ellie in Australia, and then maybe I'll pop over to New Zealand. How long flight, Ellie, to New Zealand? If Ellie there, Ellie.
Ellie Gert Plonker.
Back to watching the show.
Huh.
There you go. Well, we did it good. We're over 2 hours, so I think I'll head out. Sean, you tired too?
No, I'm just. I had to put coolant in my radiator. I just finally got done doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Thank you, PH Adventure.
I was pouring it in when Tammy was talking about her father ripping his stripes off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He used to just tack him on, Sean. Because he knew he was going to get himself into trouble. Because somebody would say something to him, and Dad would just hit him.
Yeah, but most of your NCOs, if they're a sergeant or above, they had enough money to throw around. They always had a seamstress do all the work for them.
Oh, he used to tack him on himself.
Yeah, some of them will do it themselves, but for the most part, a lot of them just take it to the local seamstress, and they just sew on whatever they need.
Yeah.
And doing whatever repairs or whatever, dry cleaning. They never did it for themselves. You know, iron their pants so there's a perfect crease in it. No, you go to the seamstress for that. The only thing you may do is shine your own shoes and your own belt buckle. That's about it. But in boot camp, you had to do all that yourself.
Oh,
but
yeah.
after boot camp and once you reach the rank of sergeant, basically you'd always have the seamstress do it for you.
Yeah. Dad was a corporal. He made corporal. He was a bugger, though. He was talking to one guy, and this guy said, "Oh, I got to fight Corporal Trot. Do you know him?" And my dad went, "Nah." He said, "Yeah." He said, "I know him." He said, "You'll beat him. He's easy to beat." And then when the match come on, Dad got in the ring, and this bloke sort of looked at him as much as, well, shit. Oh, Dad was always in trouble. They were supposed to do an exhibition match, and Dad knocked the bloke out in the first round. Got into trouble for that. But yeah, my uncle, when he came down for Dad's funeral, he shined up. He used to be there polishing his shoes like he did in the army. And
Yeah.
when my dad passed, he weighed his boxing weight still.
But a lot of them, after sergeant and especially your officers, after boot camp, I never shined anything of mine because I bought a couple of pairs of patented leather shoes. They're always looking like shine like glass. All you got to do is wipe them down. But the only problem is if you scuff them, it's kind of hard to get that dull point out of it. So you might end up having to buy a whole new set of shoes. But your shoes shine perfectly every time. The patented leather shine just like glass.
It was my dad taught me how to polish and shine my shoes. He showed me how he was taught. I learned a lot from my dad, and I'm grateful for that. Being he was born in 1921, and he would have been 104 this year. So he grew up seeing things that none of us would probably never see in our lifetime. But it was, even he said back then, you're lucky because nowadays you can catch a bus or whatever to school. He said back then we had to walk bloody miles.
Yeah, my granddad graduated high school in 1922.
Oh wow!
And he was too young for World War One, but he was in World War Two.
Yeah,
both of them were.
Yeah, I had from my dad's side there was 7 brothers and 4 sisters, and 5 brothers were in the army in the Royal Air Force, and 1 sister. So I had 7 went off during World War II, and they all come back alive. And my granddad, his dad was in World War One.
Well, in 15, 16, in 17 more minutes, they better release the remainder of those Epstein files or they're breaking the law.
Yeah.
All of the Epstein files are supposed to be out.
That's right.
Yeah, well, because of that, he's not only, he's had his title taken away as well. So he's no longer Prince Andrew.
That's correct. He's disgraced Andrew.
Yeah, he's just known as Andrew.
All I know is the delay and all this and everything that stopped it. There's only one reason to do that. And Trump don't give a shit about anybody else. He can care less who else is in it. He just didn't want anybody to know that his name is all over him.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious why there's been the delay and everything. And everybody that's covering for him, I'd get them for aiding and abetting. You're going to jail just like him.
Well, even Andrew's ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, she's lost her titles.
Yeah, and none of them has figured this out yet. Everybody that has defended this man, either it be the lawyers or whatever, have all gone to jail, except him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to end up going to jail like everybody else that has defended you. You're on your own, dude.
Hi, Mika.
Yeah. He screwed everybody over, didn't he? They're all screwed over, and he's walking.
Yeah. That right there should show that there's a problem, okay? And it's not the lawyers and everybody else going to jail. It's the person that is on the defense that is guilty as hell.
Yeah.
Maybe that person needs to go to jail and learn some tough love with his silver spoon mouth bitch ass. Yeah. He never had to work a hard day in his life.
And I hope the bugger don't get a soap on the rope either. I hope he drops the soap.
Put his ass in general pop, hard labor. Then he'll learn what a hard day's work is, and not get paid.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're like, Trump, you want to get to heaven? Well, now's your start. Grab that hammer over there and let's go to work. Come on.
He'd soon be made a bitch in the prison, wouldn't he? He'd end
Only,
up a bitch.
only if they put him in general pop, which is deserved.
Oh, hell yeah. I wouldn't even give him a soap on the rope, Darren.
Oh, it's funny.
Make me no orange makeup in this one, bitch. Put him in there with a big guy, and they've been in there for life. Someone, big dude named Bubba.
He'd be Bubba's bitch.
Well, he blew Bubba, and that's Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, yeah, he did that while they were on the plane. That's how I knew he was on the plane, because he blew Bubba on the way over to Epstein Island.
Hey, no.
Oh,
Who's Bubba?
Like,
Kyle!
I'll tell you what, Donald Trump just sucks as a liar. Okay, I can lie a whole lot better than he can and make it more convincing.
By the sound of it, Sean, he sucks full stop.
I just can't believe people are that gullible to believe him, even back in the day.
It's
He's one of them
Hey, Darren.
people. Every time he speaks, his ass gets jealous of the amount of crap that comes out of his mouth.
And ladies, just to let you know, he was the type that said, "I promise to pull out," and doesn't.
With that tiny mushroom thing, I'm surprised he could get it in the first place.
It's just as bad as Epstein when they said it looked like an egg, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, are these two guys? You guys making a salad? What the hell's going on here? They said it looked like an egg. It was egg shaped. I'm like, oh my God, these guys are weird.
He probably has to use the strap on.
You know, I sympathize, but I'm just glad it wasn't me. Like, he looked like a mushroom. He looks like an egg. Y'all can make an omelet together. Go on.
It's an omelet I'd want to skip. Hell, not the type of omelet I would want.
But I try to put things in layman's terms as possible, Darren, when it comes to economics, to get people to understand it. And a lot of the economics colleagues of mine, they were disgusted. But one of them had the balls to say, that is the most creative way of saying it in layman's terms to where people understand. But it was in poor taste. But he was laughing. We were talking about quantitative easing.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what that's about. Quantitative easing is where you slowly put a bunch of money in, and hopefully it eases the pain of everybody and it eases the economy. Now, my way of putting it in layman's terms was, we're going in, we're not using KY. I said that is the best way to put it in layman's terms, because somebody asked the question, how do I put this in layman's terms where they understand it? And I said that. A couple of people in the room died laughing, and a couple of them were shaking their head. You're like, you can't argue with it. That's basically the same thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Right, bend over. We're going in, but we're not using KY. You get quantitative easing. Yeah, I don't care how easy you try to go in with no KY, it's gonna hurt. I'm sure it is.
That's funny.
Hey, Sean, brings a whole
Really
new
changing
meaning
up
to
my
tossing your
avatar a
salad, doesn't it?
Well, when you talk this jargon with people, they they get lost pretty quickly. So you have to explain it to them, or try to use it in layman's terms to where they do understand. And sometimes you got to go that low, and they're like, "Oh, now we understand."
Well, you know what the English meaning for tosser is, don't you?
What? Say that again.
You know what the English, when we call somebody a tosser, you know what that means, don't you, Sean?
Oh yeah.
Basically, what Trump is. He's a salad tosser.
That I can't prove, but it wouldn't surprise me because he's done just about everything else.
Probably a bubba tosser.
You know, he did those 2 young girls, you know, because they look like his daughter, Ivana. I want them to release the name of that other woman. I heard it once, but I can't remember. But Katie Johnson, that one's going to kill him. The 13-year-old. And then you get some of those MAGA supporters. Well, what did she do and say to him? I'm like, that in court of law, they don't care what she said or what she did to him. That's an underage child. There's no excusing that. They don't care if she was a 13-year-old girl from a beauty pageant and totally nude in the room. That gives you no excuse to have sex with that, because she can't even agree to have sex with anybody because she's a child. The courts of law do not see it that way. A lot of them try to play that excuse, and then like, yeah, you can make that argument, but you're going to get beat to death by a chief judge.
Yeah. You know
They're
what
like,
a tosser is.
they won't care if she was totally nude giving him a lap dance. As long as he don't put her hands on her, there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
She's on her own. But when he decided to do all that stuff, now he's guilty because that's a child.
That's right.
You know what tosser means, don't you, Darren?
Oh yeah.
It's another way of calling somebody a masturbator.
Well, that's what they call a wanker.
Yeah. You got that, you got wanker, and you got tosser. All means the same thing. So if you're ever in the UK and you hear someone shout out, "Oi, you tosser," you know what they mean.
When it comes to that, here in America, we got one that's a whole lot better than that. Call it the 5-finger knuckle shuffle.
Oh, I've called somebody that in the UK and they've looked at me like, what the hell?
That's why, here in America, we're the undisputed champions when it comes to insults.
Oh, there's one on it's either YouTube, no, TikTok. And he had, an American, he had English Terry's chocolate orange. Well, he caused absolute outrage in the UK because he bit into the damn chocolate. And you don't bite a Terry's chocolate orange. You have to whack it on the table. And then when you open it up,
I've had one of those.
Yeah, it falls into segments like oranges.
I would have never thought in a million years that chocolate could ever taste like an orange flavored chocolate, and it was good.
Yeah. But they got mint. They do a white one. Oh, there was another flavour they brought out. But the Terry chocolate orange is the most popular.
Yeah, Darren, it's about the size, a little bit bigger than a golf ball, and it's wrapped in tinfoil. You unwrap it like you would a Hershey Kiss, and then you just put it in the palm of your hand and slam it on the table, and it breaks into the slices like a slice of oranges.
Yeah. Or you keep it wrapped up and then you whack it and then open it.
Those.
Fall out like segments.
No, I take the wrapper off and bang.
Yeah, I keep the wrapper on and I whack it. Then I open it up.
That's the proper way of doing it. the wrapper on and whack it. Well, us Brits really insulted him. We come out of all the different names to insult him for opening this Terry's chocolate orange and taking a bite out of it. I was creased at some of the stuff they were saying. Even he found it hilarious. And even Terry's chocolate orange herself done a video on showing him how to do a Terry's chocolate orange properly.
Oh, by the way, I got into an argument with a British person. I didn't mean to, but I was trying to make a point, and I made the point, and he got angry at me because he couldn't come up with a good answer.
Hi, Montaigne.
We were talking about Margaret Thatcher and back in the late '80s during the Falkland Islands shit.
Yeah.
And I said, you realize that if they didn't find oil over there, you fought a war over sheep, because that's all that's there.
Yeah.
Is a bunch of sheep being herded.
Yeah.
He didn't like that comment.
It's
like,
true.
Are you okay? Not bad.
It's true, because my uncle Tom from Portsmouth, he was in the Navy and he got sent away to the Falklands War.
Yeah, the only thing that I know that comes out of there is lamb chops, which is sheep, and wool. That is it.
Yeah.
Those farmers harvest them for the meat and for the wool.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what else comes from the Falkland Islands. And Darren, the Falkland Islands are if you were to take the greater Toronto area, that's about how big that island is.
Wow.
It's not very big.
No, it's not. And my uncle, I remember it very well. It's my brother's 21st birthday, and he was supposed to come to. He was going to come to the party, and he couldn't come because he ended up fighting in the war. The Falklands War.
I remember hearing the news reports, and you knew which channel you were watching by their accent, and they were like, here up in Chicago, it was like, today in the Falkland Islands, blah blah blah, and this happened. But if you got some station from New York City, it was started off right away like, today in the Falkland Islands, and we're like, what? Live in the fucking islands. What was the language like over there? Fucking A, fucking B, fucking C.
But a lad I went to school with, his twin brother was one of the pallbearers of Maggie Thatcher's coffin. When she died.
If I was in Parliament as an MP and she was Prime Minister, I could not take that woman seriously the way she talked.
Which one?
I know.
She always had like someone was holding a turd under her nose, and she was kind of stuck up. That's why I believe she was part French, because only the French are like that.
Which one?
And the way Margaret Thatcher, and she would always talk to I could never take her seriously. It was like listening to Julia Childs on LSD is what it was like listening to.
Yeah. She was a nightmare.
Most definitely. That's what I'm trying to get her to do.
She was born. That explains it.
My views
Born to be wild.
She was born.
Google it.
But I like that. Theresa May tried to be just like her, but she was a little more attractive than Margaret Thatcher, but still a turnoff. Okay. And like maybe if she come out with a couple of Casa Swan Vestas or whatever around her tits or whatever, maybe that would have worked. But no.
Family Channel.
She was born in Lincolnshire.
Family Channel.
But I'm sure that there's got to be some kind of French in her lineage, because the way that she looked and the way she stuck her nose up at times, a lot of French people do that. It's almost like
Yeah.
as somebody's holding an imaginary turd under their nose.
Yeah. You'll find that with a lot of them in Parliament. Apart from Boris Bloody Johnson, who looked like he never knew what a bloody comb is. Because he always turned up with his hair in hell of a state. Looked like he'd been back for a bush backwards.
I pointed that out in the paintings in France, and they were all laughing because they got to know me. But if they didn't know me, they would hate me for it. But they were dying laughing. I said, look at this. Every one of these paintings of these world leaders of France you had. Every one of them. Look at them. It looks like somebody's holding a turd under their nose, and everybody just died laughing.
Yeah,
except for the curator that did not know who I was, and because the curator was like looking at me like he wanted to kill me, and he was sticking his nose up, and I said, "See this guy over here? That just proved my point."
Yeah.
And they started laughing even more, and he was cussing me out in French.
I did notice that when I was in Paris. They walked round looking down their nose at you. We used to, what we call people like that is toffee nose gets.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
"Oh, toffee nose."
I even told one of them, like, do you want some Flonase or some Visine? Maybe that'll help you. That's Visine and Flonase is what you'd spray up your nose if you had a cold and can't breathe out of your nose. I'm like, do you need any Flonase or some Visine?
There was only a couple of people I met in France that were down to earth. The rest all looked down their nose at me. One happened to be, I swear he must have been drunk. And I was on my way back from Disneyland, and I had the hiccups, and he was talking to me in French, and I didn't understand the bloody word he was saying, but I was just agreeing with him.
Yeah, and I said, that's probably why they stick their whole nose in the wine glass to sniff the wine.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, are y'all addicted to Coke too?
Oh dear. Soriano done.
Anybody that's French in here, do not feel offended, please.
Yeah, no. But
Mike G's in the house. Hey, Mike, are you going back to the Philippines in January? It usually goes back in January. Well,
I've done France, Germany, and Holland. My uncle married a German lady.
Yeah, the direction you want to go with me when it comes to Europe, I'll tell you the countries I had not been into. Norway, Sweden, Finland, Poland, Romania, Hungary.
It's all the good ones.
Yeah.
Czech Republic.
And Serbia and all that down there in that way.
Yeah.
And Greece.
Yeah, same. Haven't done Italy yet.
And Portugal. I really leave that one out because it's so small anyway. But I've been to France, I've been to Italy, been to Germany, the big countries, and all the Netherlands, Denmark and all that, and been to the UK. Only reason why we went to Holland, my mum won a holiday, a 4-day holiday for 2 people to Valkenburg in Holland. So me and mum went 14 hours by coach.
Wow.
And we saw all different parts of Germany. Went to Berlin.
Yeah, I've been to Russia, but all the border countries that border Russia, I had not been to, with the exception of Ukraine.
I haven't been to any of them.
We flew into Odessa. Lovely ladies there. The blonde hair, blue eyes. Oh yeah, they're gorgeous there. From there, we drove into Moscow.
Well, we're off to the Czech Republic in March. So just over 3 months. We're off to the Czech Republic. To Huska's Castle, known as the gateway to hell.
Yeah, if I ever go to Romania, I really would like to visit Vlad the Impaler's castle.
I'm going right next to his castle, Bram Dracula's castle, in November of next year.
You're going there?
Yeah, we've hired Bram Dracula's castle for an investigation.
I don't know why they call it that. It's actually Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, but that's where we're going in November of next year.
Super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy, if Tammy doesn't hear any ghosts or see any ghosts, she's going to start impaling.
Too right. I'm taking Blurs with me because he can't suck me blood if he's got no fangs, can he?
Oh,
but yeah, we're going.
Historic castle.
Yeah.
Famous.
Yeah, it was almost £5,000
Wow.
to have the castle.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Support Kyle's upcoming live stream.
So I'll get you a little something from there, Sean and Darren. Mm-hmm. I'll buy you both a little gift and send it over to you.
Awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, I didn't never get to go to that castle where they filmed the Holy Grail, and they got a gift shop under there, and they sell the coconuts that the guy used to bang on the wood to make it sound like he was riding a horse.
Yeah. Well, I'll find out where that is, and I'll go there and I'll get you some coconut, Sean, and I'll send you some coconuts.
Yeah, it's the castle where Cleese was at the top, yelling down at him, and they started throwing a chicken and all kinds of crap down at King Arthur and his men. It was hilarious.
Well, I'll get you some coconuts and I'll send you a photo of the place as well.
Yeah, they sell those as souvenirs in the gift shop there at that castle. Like, you can get the coconuts.
I'll go there and I'll get you some, Sean.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time to go there. Even though Barry wanted to go, Barry had been years ago before he moved to the States. He had been there because he's a big Monty Python's fan. He goes, we just don't have time. He goes, it's kind of far away. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, consider it done. I'll go and get some for you, Sean. I'll get you some, don't you worry. But yeah, when I go there, I'll get you a little souvenir, and I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, they can't do anything like that for like in the movie From the Life of Brian. Who threw that rock? They were all women. Well, yeah, they were all women dressed up as men. Because the women usually get stoned to death back then.
Yeah.
And it was a dude that was going to get killed, and they wanted to stone him to death. They threw the rock. Who threw that rock?
Well, I actually named my ball python after that movie. And they were like, why have you called it Brian? I went, duh, Monty Python, The Life of Brian.
Well, Brian was like, wasn't he like Jesus's cousin or something like that?
Yeah.
It's the crime. They were trying to get to the point where, like, okay, it had to have been a bloody drag to be related to Jesus, like that,
Yeah.
Yeah. My headset's dying, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I hope.
Have a good night. I'm about to.
You take it easy, Sean. Stay strong.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night, Sean.
Good night, Sean. But yeah, I'll get you a little souvenir, Darren, from Transylvania.
Wonderful. Sounds good.
And if
I'll
I
end the
pull out
live stream
these
because we got
bags,
2 hours and 40 minutes, so we did good. So
if
I
I
gotta go
pull out
to
the
bed.
bugger's bags, Darren,
Have a
or
good night, everybody. I'll
I'll
catch
have
you
one of them
guys
turned into a
at some
necklace and
point.
I'll send it over to you.
I'm really, really excited to see your video and stuff that you do there.
Hopefully I'll be able to go live from there.
That would be cool.
That'd
Sounds
be
good.
brilliant, wouldn't it? You'll be
That'd
able to see it firsthand then.
That'll be cool. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for the likes. We'll see
Night,
you tomorrow.
everyone.
Good
Merry
night.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas if I don't see you guys.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Tell your mum.
Bless.
Wish your mum a Merry
Bye.
Christmas for me and a very Happy New Year.
And to yours
I'm
as
going to
well.
bed.
Good night,
Bless your
Kyle.
mum.
Good
Good
night,
night.
Ellie.
Bye, Kyle. Have a
Good
nice time tomorrow night,
Good night,
mate.
Tammy. Good night, Ellie. Good
Thank
night,
you, everybody in the
Darren.
chat for coming.
Everybody, Sean.
Merry
Good night,
Christmas.
everyone. Take care, everyone. Bye, Ellie, you dirt plonker.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.